Hello, future Lancers, and congratulations on your acceptance to the University of Windsor. My name is Dr. Donna Levin, and I'm the coordinator of the Disability Studies program here at the university. Over the next little while, I'm going to tell you all about what courses you can take in your first semester. We're very excited for you to begin your journey at the University of Windsor and would like to show you what your fall term first year will look like. As you're learning more of what is required for your accepted program, it's important for you to understand which courses will be essential in completing your degree. Required courses allow students to gain necessary information and create a fundamental base that will allow them to take further specialized courses in future years. Even though there are required courses for each program, students are also able to choose a number of electives. This allows students to expand their knowledge about other courses and subjects in different programs. There are 3 disability studies tracks available for first-year students at the University of Windsor: the Honors BA in Disability Studies, Pre-Social Work and Disability Studies, which leads to a BSW, and Disability Studies and Psychology. The first semester is almost identical across tracks, so they are presented here together. All 3 tracks will take some courses in each of the 3 disciplines: disability studies, social work, and psychology. This session will allow you to understand which courses are required and to choose your elective options, tips for planning a successful schedule, and where you can go for help. The first required course for all 3 tracks is Disability Studies / Social Justice Studies 1000, Social Justice in Action. In this course, students investigate local and global origins of contemporary social problems through the eyes of social justice activists. In this course, you'll get a great foundation for both theoretical frameworks and some practice ideas for social change. And this will give you a great basis as you continue forward in your program. The next required course for all 3 tracks is Psych 1150, Introduction to Psychology as a Behavioral Science. And here you will learn about learning, perception, physiological psychology, emotion, and motivation, among others. The next required course is Social Work 1170, Meeting Human Needs Through Social Welfare. Again, this is for all 3 tracks. Here you'll learn about the historical, philosophical, and political aspects of the Canadian social welfare system. And you will focus additionally on ways to assess needs and provide services to vulnerable populations. The next required course is GART 1500, Effective Writing 1. This is a foundational writing course, and it will help you develop writing skills in order to communicate your ideas in academic contexts, practice, and other contexts. And you'll learn things like grammar, writing paragraphs, and critical thinking. And this is a hybrid course across many disciplines. Some other courses that you may take. So this is where electives come in. And this is also where the 3 tracks are not quite identical in the first year. So if you're in the Honors BA Disability Studies program or Disability Studies in Psychology, your 5th course may be an arts, languages, social science, or science course. You can pick any of those as your 5th course. If you are pre-social work and disability studies, it's recommended that you take a science course. You'll need 2 of those, so you'll take your first one here. However, in the first 2 tracks, science is one of the options. So the programs really are very closely aligned. So just to recap, this is what your first semester will look like: Disability Studies, Social Justice Studies 1000, Social Justice in Action; Psych 1150, Introduction to Psychology as a Behavioral Science; Social Work 1170, Meeting Human Needs Through Social Welfare; GART 1500, Effective Writing 1, and 1 arts, language, social science, or science course. Again, social work and disability studies students will take the science course. So now that you know what your first semester will look like, let's talk about some tips for planning a successful semester. The first tip is to register early. And we suggest this because this way you can plan out your schedule, figure out if there are any scheduling conflicts, get into the sections you want and stuff like that. The next tip is to map out your assignments. So what does this mean? Basically, if you look at your courses, take all the assignments and maybe put them in a calendar, then you can plan out how to divide up your work throughout the semester. The third tip is to join the Disability Studies Student Association, or DSSA. DSSA is a great organization of disability studies students, and they hold events. There is mentoring. They help each other out. It's a really fantastic group. Another tip, you could attend a Letty Library tour or training session. They have workshops on writing and research and other useful areas. One more tip, hopefully you will come to the Disability Studies orientation session at the beginning of the year. We would love to see you and meet you and hear about any questions you may have. And again, if you have questions, you can also connect with the Disability Studies Academic Coordinator. We are here to help you. So in conclusion, please remember that every faculty has academic advisors and staff that are happy to assist you. You can reach out to the university in general. You can reach out to our department specifically, and you can also visit future.uwindsor.ca/plan your program to help plan your courses for the upcoming semester and connect with academic advising. Have a great semester.